Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Candela. I'm a hypnotherapist and a transformation coach. Welcome to my channel. You're about to listen to a recording of one of my regression sessions. Enjoy. I want you to tell me the very first thing that you see below you as you reach the surface.
I'm feeling like I'm on a moon.
And tell me what you're noticing around you.
Dusty, gray, sandy, and potholes.
Can you see clearly around you? Is it daylight?
No, it's all black. There's no stars. It's just dusty.
Can you actually see things, or you're just sensing them?
I can see the ground around me and the horizon. I think it's the horizon. And then it's all dark on the horizon.
So what I'd like you to do is to look down at where your feet would be and tell me what you see on your feet.
I have boots on.
Describe them to me.
They're dirty. They don't look very comfortable at all, like very stiff. They connect to my pants.
So tell me what is on the rest of your body.
I feel like an astronaut. The pants and the boots are really stiff. They don't allow me to move very much at all. And my feet can't really move. I'm wearing the suit. Connects to my shirt. It zips up and then it's kind of loud. The material's loud. Like
Is your entire body covered?
Yeah.
What are you wearing on your hands?
A big old glove. It feels comical. It's a thick glove. So that makes sense.
Why not?
Because I don't know why I would be wearing this. It doesn't feel like mine.
What are you wearing on your head?
There's like a helmet, but I'm not wearing it.
Is your head exposed?
Mm-hmm.
And you can breathe there?
Yeah.
Become aware of whether you're in a male or a female body.
I'm a girl.
Are you young or old?
I'm young.
About what age?
19? 17?
And so tell me what else you're beginning to notice around you that didn't come to your attention before.
Well, I'm wearing a necklace. And there's some machine, and it's like a circle on legs over to my left.
What is it doing?
It's just sitting, but it's tall.
How do you know it's a machine?
It's metal, and I feel like I was in it. I came here in that. But it's been sitting there a while.
So it's like a craft?
I think so, but it's very simple. I don't know how it works.
Do you sense that you are in a human body?
Uh-huh.
So just become aware of why you are there.
I don't think I'm here for long. It's like I'm just killing time. And I'm just like, I put this suit on, like for fun. Just like waiting around.
So you don't actually need this suit for your protection?
No, it's not mine.
Whose is it?
I don't know. It's just like I'm playing in it, like for fun. I don't think it's anyone's, just like messing around in it, just trying to find something to do because there's not a lot to do, so I'm just dressing up in the suit and walking around just to pass time.
What are you waiting for? Is there another destination that you're going to be moving to, or are you waiting for someone or something?
I think we're supposed to be going somewhere else, and there's other people here.
There are other people with you?
But I'm just walking off by myself. I'm just kind of bored. There's like people moving boxes, and there's a fair amount of people, but I don't have to move any of the stuff. I think I'm too young.
Become aware of what this place is.
It's very dry. I'm very dry. So dry here. Just like a moon.
Even though it's dry, are you able to breathe easily?
Just like dusty. My eyes are so dry. They're really dry, and this dust gets on everything.
So what else do you notice around you?
So the machine thing is over on the right. The left, there's boxes, people wearing different clothes, moving stuff. And I'm just sitting and I have a necklace. We're just waiting to go to the next place.
What does your necklace look like?
It's a lot of beads. One strand of beads. They're really pretty. Terracotta color, tan, natural colors. Someone made it for me.
Who made it for you?
My sister. My little sister.
How old is she?
A toddler.
And she could make a necklace already?
She gave it to me. It was a present from her. It's like from the woods. Made stuff from the woods. She didn't make it, but it was from her.
Okay. And so it's meaningful to you?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Is your sister among the people as well?
No, it's all adults.
Where is your sister?
Back home.
Where is home?
I don't really know. The woods. Pretty forest. Really pretty tree. But I had to come here.
So as I count to 3, I'd like you to see yourself standing in front of a place where you live back home. 1, 2, and 3. Describe to me what you see.
It's like a really big teepee. Really tall. In a clearing, and there's trees all around. And it's really pretty. The teepee is such a pretty color. It can hold a lot of people inside. And my mom sitting with my sister. But they couldn't come. They're there. But they're not sad. It's cold. But we're used to it.
So it's cold where your home is?
Yeah.
All the time?
No. It's like a mountainous area. And so it gets snow. But there's trees look like pine trees, deciduous trees, evergreen trees.
And the teepee is in the clearing between the trees?
Yeah.
And how many people live there with you?
I want to say a few. I just see my mom and sister right now.
Is it just one teepee or are there a lot of them?
It's just one, kind of off to the side. That's ours. But then there's some other ones that aren't ours.
So there are a number of teepees there in the area?
Yeah.
Tell me about your mom and sister. What do they look like?
They're so pretty. My mom's really young. She's just holding my sister, sitting on a rock. Her hair is up. So they're just really pretty and happy and really nice.
Does anybody else live with you?
I have another sister who's older, or around the same age as me. But I don't know where she is. She's out of the teepee. It's just us. 4 of us.
Do you have a father?
I don't think he's here or alive. I don't see him anywhere. But I'm not sad about it. I think he's been gone a while.
So now I'd like you to become aware of what happens that prompts you to leave.
We have to go away because the village is smaller, not as many people there in the village anymore. But I don't know why I have to go. I feel like I'm not really part of the decision. My older sister made the decision.
So the other sister's older than you?
Yeah, not a lot. She's like in her 20s. But I feel like I have to come with her. Like she made this decision to go. I don't think anyone else is going. But my mom is not sad. She's happy. And we're going someplace because our village is small and it's getting smaller. I just don't really know where we have to go.
You're going to just slow down the moment and the information will begin to return to you. And become aware of why it is just you and your sister that are going and not your mom and your baby sister.
My sister's important. We have a big teepee. We have a really big one and it's really nice. And then because I'm the next sister, I have to go with her and learn.
And why is your sister important? In what way?
She's going to be the leader. She's young, but she's really strong and she wants to be the leader because of our family. But I don't really care. She has to make a deal with someone, but she wants me to go with her to learn how to be a leader.
What position does your mother have in the village?
She's a daughter of someone important, my grandfather, but my grandfather's dead. She just take care of my little sister. And my older sister is very strong, smart, so she would be the one because she can do it.
So your mother did not take on any leadership position?
She didn't want to. And my grandfather knew my sister wanted to. And she would do it because she is so smart and so strong. And I'm close in age, so I need to come to learn.
So on the count of 3, you will see yourself arriving to wherever it is you are going, and you will know what you're going to be doing there. 1, 2, and 3.
It's a new place to live. It's really grassy. I had to come to a new place to live. I had to come to a new planet.
A new planet?
Yeah.
Is this where you arrived after you were in that really dry place?
Yeah.
So, do you have a clear idea of what that dry place was?
I don't know. It's like a moon. It's like I just don't care. I didn't really want to go on this trip. It's a moon, and there's people, and we had to get something. My sister had to do it. I just wanted to get to where we were going and be done.
Okay, so let's go to your final destination, to that grassy place. Mm-hmm. What's happening there?
We're looking around. There's like a man with us, but it's not a man. We're looking for another place to live.
Who is the man that's not a man?
He's tall. He just talks to my sister, but he's not human. But he's not scary looking. He's just really tall, like 7 feet tall. He's blue, and he's got 3 fingers on his hands.
On each hand?
Yeah, I've never seen that before. But he's not scary, and he's nice.
Is he humanoid in appearance?
Kind of. Like his head is oval, a long head. He's blue, and his clothes are blue. I know they're his clothes. It's not his body. He has to wear clothes. His eyes are yellowy. He's funny. He's really nice to me. I think because he knows that I was scared of him.
What makes him funny?
He's just really kind, and he includes me. He doesn't just talk to her, he'll look at me. You understand? He doesn't talk, but it's like he gives off funny energy to me that make me feel happy.
So, how do you communicate with him?
I talk to him, but he doesn't talk. He'll look, and I just know what he's saying, but they're not words. Like feelings. Like I can just feel the point of what he's saying.
And so what are you all discussing?
He's asking us if we like it here. And my sister is not like me. I like to joke around and have fun. And she's very serious. We're discussing living here with all the people that have to come over here and live on the planet. And she feels really worried because it's such a big decision.
So is the ultimate goal to bring more people or everybody?
Yeah. I know my village has to come over here.
So just your village?
As far as I know.
How many people have already come?
None.
It's just you two?
Mm-hmm.
So where are all the people that you saw there on the moon?
They were going other places.
Where were they going?
All over. Some stayed there. Some were working there. But people would get their stuff on the moon and then go where they needed to go. I didn't get to talk to anyone. I wasn't supposed to.
So is that moon like a stopping point?
Yeah. You trade. You get what you need. And then you go. People work there. But you don't live there. It's a trade.
What about people that are running this station? Do they live there?
No. It's like an even trade. It's like a cooperative. You know what you need, and everyone else knows what they need. You get what you need and then you leave. Everyone knows when they have to be there and why.
It's just a stopping and meeting point.
Yeah.
So the people that were there when you were stopping there were not from your village. They were from different places?
Yeah, they weren't with us.
Okay. So you were only there with your older sister?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's go back now to the grassy place with this blue person. Do you consider him a male? What is your sister looking for? What are the requirements that would satisfy her?
That's where we have to be. We don't have an option. She's just worried because we don't know where we are.
What do you mean you don't have an option?
Like the blue guy, his name's Chiva, told us that this is where we have to be. This is the only option where we can live.
And why is that?
That's where they picked for us.
Who's they?
Chiva's team.
Is their job to find places for the relocating villages?
Yeah.
But he is from a different species, right?
Yeah, he's blue.
So help me understand what his team's place in this is.
They knew we couldn't live at our old home anymore because it feels like things are shrinking in our village. So they moved us because they loved us and they wanted us to be able to live. And so they're going to move our village so we can stay safe.
So is your village on a different planet? And what do they call that planet?
I don't know. I never thought of it.
What do you call your planet?
Just home. I didn't think about it like that.
Now, Chiva, is that his name or is that the name of his species?
He said I could call him that. He has a name, but I can call him that because I have to call him something.
And what does he call you?
He doesn't call me anything because he doesn't talk.
That makes sense. So as you're looking at this place, what is your sister's reaction?
It's hard to tell. She's quiet, but it's pretty and it's warm. It's warm here. She's just standing, looking all around, trying to be serious.
Are there trees like in your old home?
Not like those. Not a lot of trees at all.
So just grass?
Yeah, shrubby grass. Soft but shrubby.
Is this planet the home of Chivo?
No.
So he's from somewhere else too? And how far is this planet from your home?
It's a really long way. You couldn't just go there. You'd have to go in a very special craft because it's so far away.
So just become aware of how you traveled to that planet.
We had to go into a craft, but I don't feel like it's moving. How do we get to the moon? To the Earth, we took the craft with Chiva.
You said to the Earth? The grassy planet, that's Earth?
Yeah, that's where we ended up. But we took his craft there.
From the moon or from your home?
From both. But to the moon, I was asleep. And then on the craft, I just felt really dizzy, but it's like it's not moving. And then we're there. We just appear.
So you're going to have a really deep understanding of how the travel took place. Even if your physical body was asleep, you will now have a perception of the entire process. Just report it to me.
It's like if you pulled time to where you are. You don't really move, but you pull time to where you are. So the machine, it reached out and it pulled where we needed to go to it. The machine just knew where we were going, and it was able to just get there.
So it brought you to the moon?
Mm-hmm.
And then was it the same machine that brought you to Earth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't move. It pulls time.
And so just return back to the grassy field on Earth. Are there any other inhabitants around?
Not where we are. They're very far away. We don't have to worry about them because they live on the other side of the planet. So it will just be us, our village.
Are you concerned about coming in contact with other Earthlings?
Mm-mm. He says there's no one here around where we are. We don't have to worry about that.
And if you ever come in contact with them, would that be okay?
I think so.
And so the environment on Earth is similar to your home?
Yeah.
Let's return to your sister and find out what she's thinking or where she is in that decision-making process.
She is happy because she likes it. She thought about it and she feels it's nice here because it's like where we were, but it's safe and there's enough space for everyone.
Approximately how many people would you have to bring over?
There's not a lot, 20, 30.
Are there not any other places on your home planet that would be enough? Or is something happening to the planet itself?
Something's happening to the planet.
Tell me what it is.
There's a lot of ice coming in, and where we're able to live is getting smaller. There's not going to be any place where you can really live.
Is it entering like an ice period?
But I don't think it's the planet doing it. It's like becoming cold and icy, and it's been slowly moving in to where we're getting smaller. Our village is getting smaller.
Not the number of people, but the area.
And that we can't change it, and we can't live there. We couldn't survive or adapt to it. So we had to leave.
Are there other villages on the planet?
We're the last ones.
So others have already been moved?
Yeah, or died because we couldn't adapt to it.
How did you get in touch with Chiva or his group?
We didn't. They came to us.
How did they come?
They came and met with us, with my sister and our teepee.
How did you react to them?
We weren't scared because they're not scary. More curious, like we've never seen them before. But they are not scary. They don't have scariness to them.
Are you aware that there are beings living on other planets that can travel between worlds?
I don't think I ever thought of it. Not until he told us. I never thought about it.
Did he come by himself or with someone?
By himself. But he has a team. But it's just him, so we won't feel overwhelmed.
And so that's when the decision was made that your sister and you would go and explore.
Yeah, she wanted me to come with her.
So once you decide that it is a good place for you to relocate, what happens next?
Then we stay and they bring everyone else over in batches. And my sister and I stay to get everything ready and set up. And they help us. They help us get things that we need to get set up. And we're excited because they're helping us. And my sister was worried that we wouldn't get any help. We'd have to build everything ourselves, but they're going to help us build our things. And then once we're settled, they'll leave us to live.
What do they do in terms of help?
They help us find what we need to build our homes and what we can eat, but we can bring things from our old planet. They help us find wood and things that we need to build, help us know what to eat, because we didn't know how to find any of that. So they help us so that we're not confused. And then when we have everything we need, then they'll leave.
And what types of things do you eat usually?
Meat, some plants, berries, nuts. Here on this planet, we can eat those.
Did you have similar things on your home planet?
Yeah, meat. We ate a lot of meat.
Were the animals similar?
Kind of similar. They taste the same.
Did you hunt them?
Mm-hmm. I didn't, but we hunt them.
Who hunts in your village?
Boys.
And what do they use to hunt?
They have long spears that they throw at the animals. Sometimes they'll try to trap them. The smaller ones, they look like a rabbit with a weasel, like a long rabbit. They trap those. Little kids can catch those, but the bigger ones, they have to use a spear.
So once everything is ready and set up, look at your village and tell me what you see there.
We've got our teepees. There's not any trees, but there's like a rocky hill, and we kind of sit next to that rocky hill area to protect from the wind. But it's pretty. There's trees off in the distance, and we've got a few teepees set up, and it's a big open space. It's not like where we were with the trees. This is a big open space, but not all open. Far away are trees, so we can go there when we need to use the trees. But it's big and open, looks different, looks naked compared to our other village because there's no trees. But everyone's happy.
Were there other blue people there other than Shiva?
No, just him. Well, he was the only one we saw, but it's like they guided us to what we needed visually.
Did they show you the land beyond where you live?
No, but we can explore if we want to. They only showed us what we needed to live.
And did they tell you if it's going to be warm all year round or if the weather is going to change?
It is warm all year round.
Now, on the count of 3, move forward in time to the next significant event in that lifetime. 1, 2, and 3. Tell me what's happening.
I'm an old lady. I have very long hair, and I have a grandchild that I'm telling this story to, because I'm very proud of the story. I tell him how our village was started, and how we had to come here to have a new place to live. It was scary, but it ended up being wonderful, and we've grown. Our village is very large now. And we can make all kinds of things that we need. And there's happy children running around. And I'm very proud of what we did. And I'm proud of myself.
So how big is your village now?
100 people. It's large. There's a lot of children.
And about how old are you now in Earth years?
60 or 70.
Has Shiva ever come back and been in touch with you in any way?
No.
Did he ever tell you what world he was from, or what planet?
No.
And have you ever seen any other human on the planet?
No.
So on the count of 3, I'd like you to move to the last day in that life. 1, 2, and 3. And tell me what's happening.
I'm laying on a bed. My children are with me. I'm going to pass on. And I'm happy. It's a happy time because of all that we've all accomplished.
How old are you at this point?
I'm not much older than the last time. 70.
Are you ill?
No, I'm just old.
Okay. And so go ahead and allow your spirit to gently lift out of your body. And as you float above and look back at the life you just left behind, what are your first thoughts and feelings about that?
That was a big life. That was a lot happened in that life.
So you're going to begin to get a great expansion of your consciousness and awareness, and you're going to begin to see all of this in a much larger perspective, understanding the timeline of Earth and how you fit into it and where you came from. And just tell me what you're becoming aware of. Where were you physically on Earth?
In the southwest of America.
Okay. What time was that on Earth in terms of human history?
Oh, very early. Very, very early in human history.
Thousands of years.
Yes, very long time.
And see if you can become aware of the planet that Shiva is from.
They're from a 2-star system. 2 stars. But they don't live there. His team doesn't live on the planet. But that's where the people are from, that area, the 2-star system.
Where does he live?
He has to travel, so he lives on the ship, or he doesn't always have to have a body, but he lives usually on the ship.
And do you see now where your home planet was in relation to Earth?
On the other side of the galaxy, of the Milky Way.
And what happened to your home planet after you left?
It just kept being covered in ice until it was dying and shrinking.
So that cycle never reversed?
No.
Was there a reason why that was happening?
It was time for the planet to move on. But it was happening fast. Faster than it should have happened. Something happened. People outside of the planet did something. That's why the end of the planet was happening so quickly. It shouldn't have happened that quickly.
Who were the people that did something, and what did they do?
They didn't mean to. They were there testing and studying, and their tests caused something in the planet to go wrong and speed up the cold process. But it was an accident. It wasn't on purpose.
Did they connect Shiva with you in some way?
Yes, they did. After they realized that we couldn't live on the planet like that. After so many people had died because it was turning cold so fast. And when it was just us, that's when they realized they had to move us, or else everyone from that planet would die.
Were they from the same race as Shiva or different?
A different one.
As you're looking at this life from a soul perspective, I'd like you to become aware if there was a specific purpose that you set out for that life.
That you're never alone, that there always is someone there to help you, and that, of course, there's going to be very hard times. This was such a hard thing, whole planet, but you got through it, and you were able to be proud of what you did, and you were still able to be a happy, loving person. Hard time didn't change you.
Thank you. Okay, so now allow those images to fade and drift away. Just letting go. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the session. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you click on the bell, you will be notified of any of my future postings. Thank you. Bye.